Hi everybody, welcome back to our series, Two Things Can Be True.
This is where two conflicting ideas can be true in a single subject. Okay, so we work at a hotel, and the other day we had a situation. What happens often here is when you're working and you have a guest in the hotel, and as you're in the hallway, whether you're walking from the front desk to just knock on doors to tell people to leave, or you're a housekeeper like I am, you can sometimes, when people haven't checked out yet, you can still hear inside the room. And what happened the other day, it's happened many times before, but I thought I'd bring it up because I thought it was funny.
Right.
Is when you can hear people having sex in the room and they're really, really loud.
Oh boy.
So this can be both funny and awkward.
And disturbing.
Funny when you're by yourself or you're with another employee. Not funny when an elderly person walks past or a woman and her children. So it makes you think about why people don't realize that they aren't at home.
Yeah.
That even though you bought a private room
Right.
for a night, does not necessarily mean you're so private if you're going to be loud.
Still, you are in a room, but you are in a hotel.
Right.
You do housekeeping. I do front desk. So let me tell you something that's more awkward. When I'm checking someone in our hotel, there are two rooms, balcony rooms, that are above the front desk.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll be checking someone in, them and their families, children, whatnot. And you can hear someone above me having sex. And everyone in line is trying to pretend that you don't hear what you hear.
Right.
So I just break the ice and I'm like, and I'll call the room and I'll say, guys, can you keep it down?
Right.
Right. And sometimes people are, that's legit, sometimes people are really embarrassed. Most of the time, no. Most of the time, people get louder,
And even if it's like people who want who want us to hear,
I
I think there are people who
get off on it.
really get off on letting people listen. They have to understand that it isn't just people our age. Sometimes it is like 7-year-olds and 9-year-olds,
right?
And they are in that age group where they kind of know
Right.
what's happening,
But they're not.
but they also feel uncomfortable because they're around adults.
Yeah.
Or just when someone's with their children,
Yeah.
they happen to be very young, a mother or a
Right.
family, decent human beings who just came here to sleep for
Right.
the night. It's just this,
It's embarrassing,
just this thing
y'all.
where people feel like, they're away from their home,
Yeah.
and so they can just be crazy.
Yeah. Because I have time. I don't even think they're not even really getting it in like that.
Sometimes I'll be looking at sometimes I'll be listening to girls like, girl, stop lying to that man.
Yeah. He ain't doing
Stop
that
lying
for
to that
you.
man. Stop. What did he buy you? What did he pay for this week? Tell the truth.
Because some of they be going in, and I'm like, he ain't doing all that.
You know what I mean? But it's just so funny. And then when they come out of the room,
that's
that's
really
the heartbreaking part is actually when they come out of the room and they're all looking at their phones. It's like you guys didn't even connect at all.
Right.
Beyond that act, you guys never even connected at all. You're not even, at least if you were holding hands or something, I could see witness love or something.
Right.
But I'm not witnessing love. It's just two people who just lost their mind for a second, which is fine. If you're at home, that is absolutely okay. Go crazy. You know what I mean? But when you're in a hotel, it's a really bad feeling for everyone that is not there.
Right.
That's there to stay.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's awkward. Even if you happen to be the person next door. Like sometimes you can hear people, and it's just like, oh, why do people do that? You know that that you're in a hotel room. You're not at home.
Right. That's one thing they get off on it though. They're trying to make us feel awkward, and it's working. So if you guys are out there doing it, whoever that is.
If it's just the housekeeping staff, we're all laughing at you.
Yeah.
We're all laughing at you. But if it's like customers or people who are older or people who are just too young, it's just uncomfortable.
I'm telling you though, it's worse. It's worse when you're at the front desk. You hear it. It's worse because I have to somehow be professional up there while hearing all of that noise.
Yeah, and you have to have hotel etiquette.
You do.
There are lots of things that people do in this hotel that I wish that they wouldn't do, like walk around without shoes in the hallway, having sex really loud,
coming to the front desk in a towel,
smoking weed. But yeah, that is one experience that if you guys are having that experience, remember this. When you go into a hotel, remember that you are not by yourself.
Right.
And that people can hear you.
Can hear you.
Even if the door is heavy, it's not thick.
It's not.
We can all hear what's happening inside your room.
Yes, we can all hear it. And we don't want to.
And we don't believe you. So two things can be true. You can be in a public place and be in a private room all at the same time.
But having loud sex in a hotel room is awkward
and funny.